gonna give this a go. Palamino Golf Club. The publisher said they were looking for. Oops. Going the wrong place. They said to play everything default except medium south wind, so we'll do that. That one for this side. Oops.
Hi there, my name is John. Welcome to the golf.
Okay.
Our round begins.
I thought I changed my outfit. Oh well.
Let us grip and rip our first drive.
I don't have a PC, so I can't do the fancy flying around stuff. But we'll try to give this a bit of a look as good as we can. Kind of got a bit of a tropical theme to it looks like, although I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, give it a play.
I think you're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. This one's about 110 from the pin.
Alright, we don't want to pitch, that's for sure. That's 15 feet up. Don't want to miss left. That doesn't look nice. Can we get sandwiched there? No, probably not. So we'll try this. We'll slow it a bit because that's how we roll.
Alright, kick left.
We'll spin on it. Thank you.
Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet.
Okay. Oh, that was a nice shake.
Ah, just right by the hole. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par.
All right.
And that was a good putt.
Nice opener.
Hopefully the birdies are out there. We're starting things off under par. Okay. That's a-okay.
Oh, nice short par 5 here, 600 yards. Fairly wide open by the looks of it. But you've got that tree in the middle. Is there any benefit going one side or the other? It looks like you're better off just going to the left of the tree and leaving it shorter approach. So. And yes, I am one of these guys that fasts tee shots.
This one
Get
looks
over
like
it if you have an issue with it. It's just how I'm able to play. Okay.
Okay, second shot here on the second.
Lie down. Oops. Can we get it all the way there with 3-wood? I doubt it. But we'll try. I'm gonna try to fast this thing too. Might have a chance. Get a bounce. No, I thought it might stick there.
Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. And if you can this, that'll be for eagle.
short? No. Thought I hit that shorter than that, but...
No, that was, yeah, that was tough. Just wound up short. Ooh, setting up for birdie here.
Alright.
Nicely
Wee
played.
birdie.
And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole.
Big central fairway hazard here. It's nicely planted around it. It's kind of a cool tree too. Over here we have some tree line both sides. Alright, what are we gonna do? Is there a reason why we don't just smash driver over it? Oops. Probably want to come at it from the right. Oops. Don't do that very
This one's
often.
heading to the fairway, I think. Okay, about 230 yards from here.
Okay, maybe that wasn't the better way to go. Yeah, I think the left was the better play there. I made it
Here we
a
go.
lot longer.
This one's for birdie.
Another nice short putt. Hammered.
Get there.
Oof.
Just, yeah, a little too much on there. This one's 9 feet away. Going towards that hole. Here is a bogey putt. Okay, moving on to the next.
Poor decision off the tee there.
That'll push you up to even
Pretty cool
par
hole.
after that one.
What do we have here?
Teeing this one up on the 4th.
Relatively shortish par 4. I'll have a look at that in a second. That bunker's a little... Let's go look at that again. Maybe needs to be sculpted just a shade, but... Alright, what are we gonna do here? Just hammer it, I guess.
Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, second shot here on the 4th.
I was curious about this. Right here. Okay, that is a slope. And this bunker. What's going on with this bunker? Come on. This is where a PC would be so handy. Yeah, same kind of thing there too, where it's just a shade harsh, I think. Disclaimer, I don't design, I couldn't design, I would have no hope of designing, so take that with a grain of salt. Alright, that's a beautiful line, a
Going
little
in for a
fast,
landing here on the green.
and it might go in anyways.
Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Alright, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. Rolled right by. Alright, par putt. Alright, let's move on to the next.
Enjoying this so far.
Okay,
Daughter's sitting here looking thrilled to death watching this at 8 years of age.
And now teeing off on a par 3.
It's the first time I've ever streamed, so I just enlisted her help to make sure everything got going well. So she's got the laptop in her lap just to make sure it could
heading a
be
little bit
heard
to the
and
left
that it
on
was
the
actually
approach.
going. I shouldn't talk while I'm trying to hit there either, but
A little wayward on that
I'm
approach.
over it.
Here's our second shot on the 5th.
I guess. Cat
This
saying
one is
hi
safe
now.
par.
Beautiful.
This one's tracking.
Hey, look at that. Made a putt.
That's what you wanted in there for par.
Apparently the cat wants to be on.
You are currently sitting right at even par. Wind's blowing from our backs
central
on this
hazard
one.
here. With some hill. It's kind of like a saddle almost. If you laid back here. Yeah. But with this wind, I'm thinking it's just hammered over.
Well, this drive's looking okay.
Or to the right, or whatever. What kind of bounce we're going to get here? Pretty straight.
We've got about 115 yards to the pin.
Bit of an uphill lie, nothing too crazy. Ooh, don't want to be short here, do you? Oof, you really don't want to be short. Okay, well, the wind's helping, so that shouldn't be a huge issue.
I've seen you swing.
Unless I do that, in which case it's a massive issue. Nice shot.
Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right.
No, John, there was nothing that was all right about that shot, buddy.
All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. This putt's going. Nicely played. All right, staying right at even par. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do.
Par 4 here, sorry. With death to the left. Is that out of bounds, or is it just... Yeah, it's out of bounds. Makes sense. Not usually a huge fan of out of bounds that isn't off the golf course, although that might be. But in this case it makes sense, because if you get down there, it's all manner of things could happen, and dropping in this game is often pretty weird. But we still have to take a crack at it, don't we? Let's see what happens. I have a bad feeling this is just going to scoot right through and be gone. Well, maybe not. Stop. Okay.
Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly.
Bit of risk reward there. With a different wind, it wouldn't be reachable.
Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, and if you yank it, you're dead.
And it drops for the birdie. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. Wind is blowing left to right.
Just a little bit of... Again, I don't design, so I'm not sure necessarily how this stuff works, but you get closer to it, it looks better. I mean, it's a nicely placed bunker. It frames the hole nicely. Just maybe a teeny bit of flattening here, make it not quite so harsh, but I don't think it's anything horrific or anything. Just pummel one down here.
Oh, looking good off the tee.
Plenty of room.
Got about 125 to the pin.
Okay. Pretty... this part here's gonna make you not so happy on occasion, but otherwise it looks... The greens are one thing I do like about this course. The greens aren't too out of control. I would imagine that it's easy to do that, to try to make the course play a little bit more difficultly. But
this one's looking good.
Often makes it not very fun.
Nice shot into this green.
Like,
good
I know
work.
what I'm doing. It's good.
Okay, 2 under. If you can sink this. Right
Didn't
by
break.
the hole.
Huh. I did pull it a bit, but I still thought it would break.
All right, let's finish this hole out. And just tapping that one in for par. Nice.
Okay. Close it back 9 out with par 5.
Let's see what we can do on the 9th.
Got the bunker over here, and then... This hole just looks different than so far. What do you think? Yeah. Child thinks so too. That's going to need a kick to the right. Right there. Okay.
Here's our second shot on the 9th.
Interesting. No bunkers up here. I don't mind that on occasion. Just looks like green contours that are protecting it. Well, I think that means it's time to take a driver out.
You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf.
Not quite gonna get there. Oh, we'll get close. I'm a big proponent of get as close as you can when I play in real life.
Our third shot.
Splash to stone dead.
3 feet left. All right,
nice
let's
head
to
there.
The next.
Very nice.
And you're 2 under par for the round. And you're teeing up on a par 4 for this one.
Yeah, that bunker's a little harsh. Probably want that flattened out a bit. That was not too bad. One thing I am seeing is that the holes are starting to get a little plainer, I guess I would say, as we're going along here.
Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway,
how things go as we go along, but it's in a lot of ways it just seems to be
see what you have on
hit
the
your
second
driver
shot
down
here on the
there
10th.
and then play the next shot however you feel like it. Little sandwich, a little fast and deep.
Nice stroke. We're on the green.
It's a poor shot from there.
Good luck on this one. It's a doozy.
Again, relatively subtle green here. So no, that's still gonna carry. Got more pace than I thought. Okay.
Well, that one wasn't exactly hard. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Let's see how this goes. Par 5 hole.
Par 5. Tons of room again. What's the green looking like? Okay, I see what we're doing here. I do like the idea of the false kind of back, I guess you'd call it. It's not, I'm a believer anyways, it's not always necessary to have rough or bunkers around a green. This one, if you go through, you're gonna run for a while, and that's gonna be an interesting challenge, so I like that. Looks like this is cambered a bit too. Okay.
Should be a good result off the tee here.
Let's see. I could see we're not going for this green.
235-ish to the
would
pin.
Be a scenario like this is going to land and then just go running down that hill. But I'm going to play it just to see what happens when you go over. So this should hit that hill and then it should run pretty good. And it's going to think about hanging on and then it's not. And it's gone. Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Very reachable par 5, and it was very easy to see that as a possibility. Sorry. Is this even going to be enough with that hill? I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah.
And 7 feet to the cup.
And then right around the green pin here, it's fairly benign.
Looking good. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day.
That's nicely designed hole. I like that. Around the green complex.
All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole.
And we got ourselves a par 3 with death in front, which is all out of bounds, so I can't begin to imagine what might live down there. And of course we hit it a little slow when you can't be sure.
And we get a kick left.
I thought it might carry anyways, with that wind and elevation. Ooh.
Well, missed the green there on that one. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough.
So it slopes off both. Okay, so that's like a kind of a turtleback. Probably should have had a quick look at that before I hit. Chip it up. Don't want to go too far.
Nice chip.
All right.
And let's see how that adds up.
I am enjoying playing this course. There's nothing in it that's really playability-wise. It's good. There's nothing in it that's really bothering me yet.
We got a bit of a long par 4 here. Let's see how this tee shot shapes up.
Because again, the creatures from beneath live down here, so you don't want to be there. And is it? Yeah, and it does slope over there too, so you have to be careful. I do wonder if sometimes it'd be better if people put the trouble to the left, because those of us that are doing this fast thing.
Setting up around 130 yards.
It's hard to say. And then is it out of ground? Oh, it's out of bounds beside the green too. Okay. Well, you better not go over there then.
Come on, kick to the right.
I wondered if that was enough.
Well, that'll do for now. All right, this is for the bird. Looking super.
Yeah, easy.
Yes, that's what I want to see. 4 under par currently. Okay, let's do this. Hole number 14, ready to go.
Let's do this bridge. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. And the routing right beside the hole we just played. Cool. Alright. So again, that stuff's all going to be out of bounds, yeah. But in real life, maybe you top one in there, but I don't think that's going to happen here. You still don't want to go right, though, do you? Is that out of bounds? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay.
So this tee shot
still
should work.
Plenty of room to hit it into, which is it's friendly. This is a friendly course, I would say.
This is quite the elevated green, so keep that one in mind.
Easy, but it's like you've got this here again. We're going with this again, where we've got a false side to it, and then it's on the fairway, so it's going to keep running. So yeah, I like that. And we're going to chicken out and make sure we miss it, apparently. I don't know if we're even up. No, we're not. That's going to come right on back. Where is it? It's not. Okay.
Setting up here now for our 3rd shot.
Alright, don't you get too many ideas, ball.
Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Here we go. Let's save par on this one.
I'm not sure that I'd want to attempt this course in some of these greens anyways, if it was at 187 green speed.
At 4 under par.
That might get a bit... Whoa.
Wind is blowing left to right on this one.
Interesting. Out of bounds everywhere here. So this is what I was saying before. Now it's to the left, which... So now it's bounced. That's cool. Yikes. Don't want to be down there. There's not a real like where you would hit through it is actually narrower than when it looks like where you can hit driver, which is interesting. If you really want to lay up, you're looking at hybrid or iron. But laying up's not usually something I'm gonna be interested in, so I'll just pound it up here. You do want to be farther left though, to not have to come over to bunkers. Looking at it, I should have had a look at the green. And again, it does slope over there, so.
And good luck with your 2nd here on the 15th.
Oh, it's just nice. Yeah, you know what? It's the width of this makes sense for the shot that you're hitting in. It's a short approach shot, so it makes sense. That felt fast.
Bounce right, come on.
Oh, that's gonna want to spin a little. That's okay.
Nice approach. This could take you to 5 under. Looking really good. Yikes! Oh. Right by the hole. Okay, here's a power putt.
Okay.
All right, solid putt. Let's see what happens here on the 16th.
Oh, this might be painful. For 200 and what is this? 238. Green's maybe a tad small, especially with these contours, but it's. I mean, it's not the worst I've ever seen for sure. Is that out of bounds? Okay. That might be a bit harsh. I see this in real life golf a lot. Sometimes in the video games too, but sometimes it's like, alright, I'm gonna make a really hard hole, and it's basically, what all can I put into it to make this difficult?
This one might be going a little too far.
And this might be one like that, but it's been friendly so far, so it's not. I'm certainly not averse to there being a difficult
shot on the
hole.
16th.
Just maybe one of those elements. Yeah.
15 feet to the cup from here.
Can we save par? Not
Unlucky.
so much.
4 feet left. Nice putt.
Right.
That's in there for bogey. Currently 3 under par
that's
for
a
the
tougher
day.
hole. It's certainly not unfair, and then it's followed by a much shorter par 4, so yeah, that's fair. You do like you're out of bounds though, don't you? See, I want to just smash one down there. I think I'm going to have to make sure I aim to the right though, because I have a bad feeling this thing could just run and run and run to the left and go out. So right over here. It's kind of the bail by the looks of it.
All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th.
Okay, and then we're heading downhill. And if you're not careful, you're going right off. Yeah.
Sink this and you'll
it's well thought out.
A birdie.
If you bail, you've got to. It's not just a gimme up and down.
Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par.
And
hole
the
number
18th.
18
and now we've tightened things up a bit. It's another hole where it just kind of feels like it's a different golf course. We've gone from it being pretty wide open to, but with tons out of bounds, so all of a sudden there's trees everywhere. Don't mind it. It's just
tee shots are
kind of wonder if a lot of work got done kind of around this part of the property, and then kind of towards the middle of the round.
5 yards
Maybe
out.
not as much. I have no idea. Just kind of guessing. All right, is this gonna be a good shot to finish things up? Oh, it is.
Way to go out there, champ. 5-foot putt here. And look at you fancying it up here. Ending your round with a birdie.
Not bad. My play, I meant. The course itself?
With a 5 under.
It's an enjoyable golf course. It's,
well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had a bit of fun.
Certainly there's nothing in it that I saw that stands out as a huge weakness. I mean, it's a relatively solid golf course, I would say. I wouldn't think it would play all that difficultly. I think if it ended up in one of the Pro Tours, the scores would get pretty low. It's maybe more of a challenge circuit course, but I mean, we don't need all of our courses to kick us in the teeth, do we? Couple of drivable par fours, which I thought were executed pretty well. Par threes, what do we got? We've got 201, 141, and 242. So we're pretty. We're not just kind of leaning on the same length hole. I just realized that it's mostly par fours. It's what, 3 par threes and 3 par fives. That's interesting. So that's going to be what, 12 par fours then instead of the normal 10. Cool. And there's some variety there too. Strategy-wise, it didn't feel like there was a huge amount. It felt like just hit it down the fairway as far as you can and then knock it on the green. But you know what? It's a solid course. I liked it. I enjoyed it. A couple of sculpting issues here and there with bunkers. And to be honest, I was a little more. I mean, I'm a little conscious of this being streamed. I'm not used to it, so I maybe didn't pay as much attention as I would have. But I did see a couple there that maybe just a little bit of flattening would have been handy. The front line was that long. I didn't realize that. Didn't feel like it. But overall, it's a good effort. It's a good effort. I'll look forward to playing some of the other tee sets to see what I think of that. But good work. Good job. I hope you guys all enjoyed this.